Good morning, all. We set aside this time for brief announcements that will be of interest to our community and friends. Please be succinct when announcing upcoming events or updates. If you have an announcement, please line up on the ramp or the aisle. I don't know which one's the ramp. And when Andy or I call on you, come up to the podium or unmute yourself and then speak.
Okay, good morning. This is a little more information on the camp out get-together tonight. Randy, Mary, myself, and Trevo will be at Washburn Campground tonight from 2:30 on. Sites W232 and 234. Everyone's invited to join us. We discovered we can have one car at each site, so 2 extra cars. There's still a $10 entrance fee. And there's also parking up there at the campsite. We have a few extra chairs, so if you don't have an outdoor chair, come on along anyway. We have picnic tables. We plan to have happy hour around 5, dinner around 6. We've got 2 different chilies on offer, salads, and Randy's famous cookies. Please join us.
Good morning. The RE committee will be sponsoring this Wednesday, not exactly our typical video, but we'll share a video honoring the 200th anniversary of the American Unitarian Association. It's a video that was put together by the UUA, and we'll watch that online and discuss it. It's all online by Zoom, so the link will be in the newsletter, and anyone's welcome to join to view the video and discuss. That is Wednesday at 4 o'clock, Wednesday at 4 p.m.
And Wednesday at noon, we have the lunch bunch here, so bring your lunch and come and yak and talk for an hour. Okay, 12 o'clock.
Next week, Andy Fagan will present The Monastic Life. Let us take a moment to still our hearts, quiet our minds, center ourselves, and reflect on the essence of acting on what matters. It's about focusing on purpose, integrity, and meaningful action over trivialities. It emphasizes that we live with intention and prioritize connection. In the words of James Dean, the gratification comes in the doing, not in the results.
Good morning. The opening words to be of use. I want to be with people who submerge in the task, who go into the fields to harvest and work in a row and pass the bags along, who stand in the line and haul in their places, who are not parlor generals and field deserters, but move in a common rhythm when the food must come in and the fire be put out. The work of the world is common as mud, botched. It smears the hands, crumbles to dust. But the thing worth doing well done has a shape that satisfies, clean and evident. Greek amphores for wine or oil hopi vases that held corn are put in museums, but you know they were made to be used. The pitcher cries for water to carry and a person for work that is real. These are words by Marge Piercy.
Samantha Brossette will light the chalice here in the sanctuary. Those of you at home are invited to light your own chalice now. Each morning, we must hold out the chalice of our being to receive, to carry, and to give back. Dag Hammarskjöld, former Secretary General of the United Nations. At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lit the flame within us and the community. Before we sing the first hymn, let me remind our remote participants to leave yourselves muted. However, we want you and whoever is with you to sing with us as big and loud as you like. Make it a joyous experience. Please stand in body or spirit and sing the opening hymn, Building a New Way, 1017.
We are building a new way. We are building a new way. We are building a new way, feeling stronger every day. We are building a new way. We are working to be free. We are working to be free. We are working to be free. Hate and greed and jealousy. We are working to be free. We can feed our every need. We can feed our every need. We can feed our every need. Start with love, that is the seed. We can feed our every need. Peace and freedom is our cry. Peace and freedom is our cry. Peace and freedom is our cry. Without these, this world will die. Peace and freedom is our cry.
Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist community of Cambria. We're glad you've joined us today, and our UCC sanctuary sits on land that indigenous peoples, primarily the Salinan tribe, historically inhabited. We honor their contribution to this region and give thanks for the opportunity to gather in faith on their unceded territory. Let us respect their legacy and protect their history as we occupy this sacred space. As Unitarian Universalists, we celebrate religious diversity and welcome all who journey in search of faith and spirituality. The UUCC is a lay-led congregation run by the democratic process. We invite speakers from different religious traditions and spiritual or scientific backgrounds, as well as community leaders to speak at our pulpit. We encourage presentations covering a variety of topics and areas of interest that connect to the UU 7 principles and 6 values: equity, transformation, pluralism, generosity, justice, and interdependence, with love at the center. Today's service centers around 3 values: interdependence, we honor the interdependent web of all existence. With reverence for the great web of life and with humility, we acknowledge our place in it. Transformation. We adapt. I did that yesterday too. Take my eyes away from this. Transformation. We adapt to the changing world. And equity. We declare that every person is inherently worthy and has the right to flourish with dignity, love, and compassion. My name is Maria Rao, and I'm your worship associate for this morning's service. Hi there. We extend a special welcome to today's guests and visitors. I love seeing you all here. And we're very glad that you joined us this morning. If you're not on the mailing list, please visit the UUCC website at uucambria.org so that we can keep you informed about all our activities. Members and friends, please check out the UUCC newsletter sent to you every week. It's a great way to keep up to date with our latest news. To see this or any of the past Zoom services, the recordings can be found on the UUCC website. So again, good morning and welcome to everyone. The affirmation is both a recognition of the nature of this community as well as a promise to which we aspire. Let us now sing the affirmation.
Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its prayer. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in freedom, and to help, and to help, and to help one another.
Now is the time for sharing your heartfelt joys and concerns with this, your spiritual community. Please feel free to come forward and briefly express a personal celebration, sorrow, reflection, or gratitude. The collective flames of these candles embody all the joys and concerns which may have gone unspoken today, but are also deeply felt within this community. The first reading is an excerpt from Ken Burns' address to the 2024 graduates of Brandeis University. Advice to the graduating class. Let me speak directly to the graduates. Listen, be curious, not cool. Insecurity makes liars of all of us. Remember, none of us gets out of here alive. The inevitable vicissitudes of life, no matter how well gated our communities, will visit us all. Grief is a part of life, and if you explore its painful precincts, it will make you stronger. Do good things, help others. Leadership is humility and generosity squared. Remember, the opposite of faith is not doubt. Doubt is central to faith. The opposite of faith is certainty. The path to self-improvement. The kinship of the soul begins with your own, at times withering, self-examination. Nothing needs so reforming, Mark Twain once chided us, as other people's habits. Don't confuse success with excellence. Do not descend too deeply into specialism. Educate all of your parts. You will be healthier. And do not get stuck in one place. End quote. Travel is fatal to prejudice, Twain also said. Be in nature, which is always perfect, and where nothing is binary. Its sheer majesty may remind you of your own atomic insignificance, as one observer put it. But the inscrutable and paradoxical ways of wild places, in them you will feel larger, inspirited, just as the egotist in our midst is diminished by his or her self-regard. The importance of family and honor. Choose honor over hypocrisy, virtue over vulgarity, discipline over dissipation, character over cleverness, sacrifice over self-indulgence. Do not lose your enthusiasm. In its Greek etymology, the word enthusiasm means simply God in us. Serve your country and support the arts. Serve your country. Insist that we fight the right wars. Denounce oppression everywhere. Convince your government, as Lincoln understood, that the real threat always and still comes from within this favored land. Insist that we support science and the arts, especially the arts. They have nothing to do with the actual defense of our country, but they just make our country worth defending. And finally, remember that Louis Brandeis, the founder of Brandeis University, said, "The most important political office is that of the private citizen." Vote. You indelibly underscore your citizenship and, most important, our kinship with each other when you do. Let us join in a time of meditation, prayer, and silence. In the silence, may there be a thankfulness within our spirit and a deepened understanding of the meaning of our lives. Let us enter the stillness with a meditation adapted from Tara Brach on responding to one's calling. As you breathe gently, imagine stepping into a peaceful, expansive space where you are entirely safe and free from expectation, where you can listen for what your inner calling is asking of you. Listen past the practical how-tos and the societal pressures. Sense the underlying yearning. Is it a desire to create, to heal, to connect, or to lead? Listen to the silent whispers of your soul and acknowledge the pull towards your highest good. What message did you hear about taking a step toward your calling? Let go of the need to have the entire journey mapped out. Responding to your calling is simply a series of quiet, continuous actions taken in the present moment. Let that message settle into your bones. And as you come back to the room and move through your day, be reassured. You do not need to leap all at once. You just need to walk in the direction of the quietest, truest whispers of your soul. Amen.
The second reading is a children's story, What Matters, by Allison Hughes with illustrations by Holly Hattam. And I contacted these two creators of this book, and they were so thrilled that we were going to use it in our ceremony today. So I'm thankful to them. A crumpled soda can lay in the grass, glinting in the sunshine. A boy ran down the path. He saw the can, picked it up, and tossed it into a nearby recycling bin. It was only a little thing, a small, small thing. The boy didn't know it mattered at all, but it did. It mattered to an ant carrying breakfast to his family, and to a snail spared a long and tiring detour. It mattered to a spider who had worked all morning spinning an intricate web, and to a worm whose wormhole might have been plugged, and to a curious dog with a very delicate snuffler. It mattered to a hungry, nibbly mouse who might have gotten sick, and to 2 baby birds with sensitive new eyes. It mattered to 73 blades of grass and to a dandelion that would have wilted. It kept a drain from clogging, which stopped a garden from flooding, which saved the flowers that danced in the breeze. The boy didn't know it, but he helped. He helped a tiny stream flow more freely to a river, and the river flow more smoothly to the ocean. He helped a tiny crab to scuttle in a clear tide pool, and a big ocean fish to swim in cleaner water. He helped the vast ocean throw one less piece of garbage onto the beach. He made the earth just a little more blue, a smidgen more green. Picking up that crumpled can was only a little thing, a small, small thing, but it mattered more than the boy ever knew. The end.
Please stand in body or spirit and sing Wo Ya Ya, number 1020.
We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know within. And we will get there, heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. We are going. Heaven knows where we are going, but we know within. And we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. Oh yeah, yeah. 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 Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Today is Scholarship Sunday 2026. It's our annual service and luncheon event where we gather community members and local high school students and their families to celebrate having awarded those students our UUCC scholarships. This service is the direct result of the efforts of many people. You've already heard Tom Harris, one of our committee members, who read the opening words. I read the first reading, and Jan Kalner-Musera, our program director, read the second reading, What Matters, a children's story that serves as a touchstone for the theme of our service, acting on what matters. Thank you, Jan, for all your assistance with today's service and its preparation. My sincere acknowledgments go out to the other scholarship committee members involved in the selection process: Robert Wilkinson, Steve Nathanson, Patricia Taylor, Marilyn Feeblecorn, Marcia Nathanson, Robin Morissette, and Rebecca Hendricks. What an intense job we all had since early February. This year, 32 Coast Union seniors submitted scholarship applications that we evaluated, both individually and as a group. Then we attended a full day of live interviews. When finalizing our scholarship recipients, we brought thoughtful attention to very subtle details sometimes, such as personal values that were expressed and a resolve to give back. A special acknowledgement goes to Rebecca Hendricks, who spearheaded a pilot project expanding our program to award a scholarship to a deserving student of Salinan ancestry. I thank each committee member for their diligence and hard work coming up with 13 exemplary recipients, 12 seniors from Coast Union High School and 1 student with Salinan roots. I thank Samantha Brosette, who has managed the Coast Union High School Scholarship Program for several years and is now retiring. I can't tell you how helpful you've been in spite of your busy schedule, and I personally will miss you. Most importantly, I extend my heartfelt thanks to our incredibly generous donors, those from this congregation and the community at large. Without your donations, we would not have been able to fund more than 7 scholarships, and miraculously, we were able to fund nearly double. A huge shout out of gratitude to you all. And finally, we have Ramel Gibbons to thank for volunteering to orchestrate what will be a lovely luncheon following the service. I'll now turn the proceedings over to Jan, who will give us a short background on the program and then introduce our scholarship recipients.
Hey, I'm Jan Kallner, Macera, Calderwood, whatever you want to call me, I'll answer. And I am the designated director of today's service. I've served on the scholarship committee for at least 10 years. Last year, Maria and I co-chaired the committee. This year, I've stepped away from the selection process. Maria has served as the committee chair. Thank you, Maria. The kernel of this program was planted in 2013 when Barbara Tahan and Janet Cooper presented a service on social justice and asked what we might, in the UU community, what we might be able to do to demonstrate our own special interpretation of it. The result is what we see here today. This year, which is our 12th, is notable for rewarding the most scholarships ever, 13 in total. So with genuine joy, I share that the Unitarian Universalist community of Cambria has now officially supported 97 students on their journey. It's important for you students, our scholarship recipients, to know what the committee looked for in your applications. Yes, they looked at your grades, your community service, your extracurricular activities, all that good stuff. But what was most telling could be found in your essays and even more from your live interviews. They wanted to know that you are the individuals who will benefit most, who will most benefit our world, our country, our planet. That you are the ones who will use your extraordinary gifts for good. That you are the ones who will support our communities and country. Feed the hungry, heal the sick, save the forests and the oceans, all of that and more, but no pressure. We are pleased to honor you here and to be able to help you all on your journeys. Thank you. So we've asked each student to come forward to the podium to tell us something about themselves, their plans, and perhaps offer thanks to those who've helped them. Secondly, we've asked them to ruminate on one of the following quotes on the topic, acting on what matters. The recipients have seen these already, but I'll read them aloud and give them a minute or more to ruminate, I'll ask each of you as well to think about which of these would resonate with you. In matters of style, swim with the current. In matters of principles, stand like a rock. Thomas Jefferson. We are reminded that in the fleeting time we have on this earth, what matters is not wealth or status or power or fame, but rather how well we have lived and what small part we have played in making the lives of other people better. Barack Obama. What matters in this life is more than winning for ourselves. What really matters is helping others win too, even if it means slowing down and changing our course now and then. Mr. Rogers. You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. Jane Goodall. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Confucius. So I can't wait to hear what they have to say, and we'll get started. First up, Grace Castaneda. Come on down.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for having me today and for this incredible honor and support. My name is Grace Castaneda, and I recently graduated from Coast Union High School. This coming fall, I'll be attending Cuesta College, where I plan to major in psychology. This scholarship is an important stepping stone in helping me achieve that dream without the heavy burden of financial stress. When reviewing the theme for this year's service, Acting on What Matters, the quote that immediately resonated with me is by Jane Goodall. You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. I chose this quote because I believe that is very true. Every choice we make, every interaction we have, and every way we treat a stranger is a direct action that leaves a footprint. As I enter this next stage of my life, acting on what matters means being intentional with my choices. I want to use this message to shape my daily routines with a clearer purpose. I will act as a positive force, whether that means volunteering, engaging deeply in my studies, or using my future career to make a difference. Jane Goodall's words challenge me to make sure that my daily actions reflect my values. Thank you.
Next, Anthony de Alba.
Good morning, everybody. I just want to start off with saying thank you to everybody in this room. Thank you for this opportunity and this scholarship. It means a lot to me. And this scholarship, it means a lot to me because it's going to be helping me get one step closer to my goal. And my goal is to become an architect and study at Cal Poly. I chose the quote by Jane Goodall that goes, "You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world. What you do makes a difference, and what you have to do is decide what kind of difference you want to make." This quote is a quote that I've known all my high school career, and I wish I heard it earlier. Every single person in here has made a huge difference in my life for the better. And so I'm going to return the favor by becoming an architect and making Cambria a little bit more beautiful.
Susie Garcia? No? Okay. Do we have a statement from her? We don't. Right? She was going to be here. No? She was supposed to be here. Okay. Evelyn Gomez is not here. I will read her statement. Good morning. My name is Evelyn Gomez Lua. I want to start off by thanking everyone here today for your endless support and helping me continue in my further education. My end goal is to be an OBGYN ultrasound technician. I will be attending Cuesta for 2 years and do my prereqs there, and then plan to attend CSU Northridge for their sonography program. I've helped a lot of people throughout my high school years through our ASB program, and I hope to continue helping people in the near future. The quote I want to reflect on is Thomas Jefferson's, "In matters of style, swim with the current. In matters of principles, stand like a rock." And she says, "In the right situations, I've grown and learned from them. In situations that have looked wrong, I've stood alone and shown people why." That's Evelyn. Carolina Gonzalez.
Oh, I'm okay. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Carolina Gonzalez, and I am truly honored to be here today. I would like to thank everyone who made this scholarship possible and for investing in the future of students like me. I recently graduated from Coast Union High School, and this fall I will be attending Cuesta College to study out-of-body technology. After completing that program, I plan to take a car wrapping course and eventually start my own business. I am excited to continue learning, developing my new skills, and working toward a career that I am passionate about. The quote I choose is by Confucius. "It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop." I choose this quote because it reminds me that success is not always about how quickly you achieve your goals. Everyone has a different path, and sometimes reaching your dreams takes time. What matters most is continuing to move forward, even when things become difficult. As I begin this new chapter of my life, I know there will be challenges ahead. Building a career and one day owning a business will require passion, hard work, and dedication. There may be moments when progress feels slow. Sorry. But this quote reminds me that every step forward counts. As long as I continue learning, growing, and working toward my goals, I am making progress. To me, acting on what matters means staying committed to the future I want to build for myself. It means putting effort into my education, believing in my goals, and not letting obstacles stop me from moving forward. I hope to carry this message with me through my education, my career, and every opportunity that comes my way. Thank you.
Thank you. Connor Carpenter. Oh, now I'm on. Okay.
Hi everyone, I just want to start off with thank you for having me here and thank you for this scholarship opportunity. It means a lot to me and my family. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Connor Carpenter and I'm grateful to be receiving this scholarship opportunity to help with the expenses to attend Cuesta College in the next year, next school year. I just finished my junior year at Brookside Christian Academy in Atascadero. And I received a transfer for my senior year at Templeton High School while playing on their basketball team. I strive to take a business path, taking college prep courses at Templeton High School as well as through Cuesta College this next year. I also plan to play on Cuesta's basketball team as well. My future goals are to becoming a professional basketball player, while graduating with a business degree and finance at Cal Poly. Over the past few years, I've learned that the importance of perseverance, discipline, and staying committed even during difficult moments. Staying committed even during whoa, hold on a minute. Let's start over. Over the past few years, I've learned the importance of perseverance, discipline, and staying committed even during difficult moments. I would like to thank my family, coaches, and teachers, and everyone who has supported and encouraged me along the way. Their guidance and belief in me has helped shape the person that I'm becoming, and I'm very thankful for their support. The quote by Confucius, it does not matter how slowly you go, but as long as you don't stop. It connects to my life because it reminds me to keep moving forward, even when things become difficult. Last year, not being able to play basketball challenged me mentally and emotionally but I also continued working hard and stayed focused on my goals. When my interdistrict transfer was accepted and I was given another opportunity to play, it showed me that setbacks don't mean only giving up. To me, not stopping means continuing to pushing myself and staying disciplined and improving no matter how long my success takes. Thank you.
Mark Medina. No Mark Medina. Okay, Fernando Mejia. Is that right?
Good morning. My name is Fernando Mejia. My post-high school education plan is to attend Cal State Fullerton and major in criminal justice. After university, I will go into the police academy. Afterwards, I would like to work in law enforcement and be a highway patrol officer. I hope I am dispatched close to SLO, San Luis Obispo, since I would like to live there in the future. If I'm dispatched somewhere else, that's all right. I'm excited for what the future holds. We are reminded that in the fleeting times we have on this earth, what matters is not wealth or status or power or fame, but rather how well we have lived and what small part we have played in making the lives of other people better. President Obama's quote really highlights that what truly counts isn't about personal gain or recognition, but about the quality of our lives and how we contribute to others. It's about finding meaning and making a positive difference, no matter how small. That's why this quote spoke out to me. Since I agree with what is being said, I have experienced a lot of help from people in my senior year, especially Ms. Martinez. She helped me a lot, and I personally think she went above and beyond, and helping with my questions about college and university. This also applies in my career that I am trying to pursue, since I want to help people with being safe and following the speed limit and making the roads more safer. I hope to help my community in the future and help as many people as I can, big or small. I want to make an impact in other people's lives. Thank you.
Peyton Ruiz. Oh, Kaylin. Do I have her?
From the book.
My name is now Kaylin Porch. And I'm going to be attending UC Santa Cruz in the fall and plan to major in psychology. I would like to send my thanks for all of the support I have received from the UUCC Scholarship Committee. It means the entire world to me, and thank you so much. The quote I will be using is the philosopher Confucius. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. I chose this quote because it spoke to me and reminded me of the academic journey I had at Coast Union High School. Throughout my years at Coast Union, I struggled to understand the material that was being taught in my class, especially in my math and science classes. As a result of this, I procrastinated more often and began to doubt myself when it came to learning. However, instead of giving up, I reached out for help with my school counselor and was able to renew my 504 plan, which helped me tremendously when it came to comprehending what was being taught in class as well as getting my work completed. This taught me the skill of asking for help when I need it, which will help me as I move forward on my academic journey in college. Instead of giving up on learning when it's hard, I will make sure to ask questions in class and reach out for help with my professors and make it a big priority to do so. Since UC Santa Cruz works on a quarterly system, each class will go by quicker than usual. Even if I'm not able to learn the material being taught on time, I will try my best and not give up. She is the salutatorian. Yes, so she obviously got some skills. Okay, and now it's Peyton Ruiz, who is not here. Okay. Then, Anna Schalk. Oh, God, I'm getting schizophrenic here. Now I'm Anna Schalk. Okay. Anna will be attending UCLA in the fall to major in neuroscience. From a young age, Anna has seen the effects disease has had on her younger brother, fostering in her a desire to be a pediatrician. Anna wants to do everything she can to help children who are sick and hurting, and she's determined to achieve that goal. Throughout her 4 years of high school, she's been an active participant in Art Club, the youth-led FNL County Board, Interact Club, and several speaking competitions. These activities have cultivated her passion and pushed her to try, even when she gets nervous. Anna is so grateful for UUCC's help funding her dreams and for the support she's received from her father, older brother, the Berry family, and her best friends. She believes she couldn't have gotten to this point without their guidance and compassion all her life. She doesn't contemplate on a quote? No. Oh. She is the valedictorian of the class. Now we move on to Aimee Venegas.
Hello everyone, my name is Aimee Venegas, and this fall I will be attending Fresno State majoring in agriculture education. I want to say thank you to the committee who awarded me the scholarship and my family as well for always supporting me. The quote that I chose is the one by Jane Goodall: "You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make." This quote really pushes me to consider the ripple effect of my everyday decisions. It's easy to get caught up in the routine, but Goodall's words remind me that even seemingly insignificant choices contribute to a larger narrative. So for me, acting on what matters means being more mindful about the energy I put out, the words I use, and the way I interact with others. It's about consciously choosing to contribute to positive change, even if it's just supporting a friend, advocating for a cause I believe in, or making substantial choices in my daily life. This perspective helps me approach each day not as a passive observer, but as an active participant in shaping the world around me, ensuring that my actions are consistently aligned with the kind of impact I want to make in this world. Thank you.
And last, Elvis.
Good morning. My name is Elvis Ybarra, and I want to thank the Unitarian Universalist community of Cambria for this scholarship. The quote I chose is by Mr. Fred Rogers. "What matters in this life is more than winning for ourselves. What really matters is helping others win too, even if it means slowing down and changing our course now and then." I chose this course because it connects to my future goals. I plan to use this scholarship to attend San Diego State University and study psychology. My goal is to become a psychiatric psychologist for the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. I want to help inmates improve their mental health and rehabilitate and have a better chance at returning to society. To me, success is not just about helping yourself, it's also about helping other people change their lives. And thank you.
Thank you, graduates. Thank you, families. Thank you, guests. Thank you, UU. It takes more than a community, right? More than a village. It takes a universe. We'll take group pictures in a few minutes at the end of the service. Graduates, you'll come over and clump yourselves around here, okay? But now let's have a rousing round of applause for these gifted young people. Woo!
The morning offering will now be given and received. Please remember, we're a self-sustaining congregation and provide all the financial resources for our many ministries. We recognize the spiritual value of generosity and invite you to participate, with the exception of our students and guests, whose presence is gift enough. If you're viewing this service remotely, please use one of the methods shown on the screen. Thank you. Thanks for all the gifts given and received for the work of this community, and we're going to backtrack just a little bit because Kaylin has just arrived and we'd love to meet her.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Kaylin Porch, and I plan to major in psychology, and I'm going to UC Santa Cruz. And I'm really excited about that, and I'm also really grateful for all the support that I've gotten over the past 4 years, and also from this scholarship committee. And I wanted to say thank you so much. Thank you.
That was great. Great timing, Kaylin.
You made an entrance.
No, it's wonderful. I'm glad you could make it. Please stand in body or spirit and sing the closing hymn, Go Lifted Up, 1057. As we prepare to extinguish the chalice, let us recite the valediction. We extinguish this flame, but we keep its light in our hearts and its message of love. Now let us stand, and if you're able to do that, please do, and join with your neighbors in a moment of community. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., we must come to see at the end we seek, that the end we seek is a society at peace with itself, a society that can live with its conscience. True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. Go in peace, help our world, and act on what matters. Thank you. Yay. Yay.